All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole effect of Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be, if you were of the world would love his own. All right, so pretty much the title speaks for itself, which I'm quoting John 15:19, which I'm going to go ahead and grab. But if we were of the world would love us. But what? We're hated. Why? Because they hated our Lord. All right, that's why Yahushua said himself, the servant is not greater than his Lord. So I might as well just go ahead and get into it. It's John 15:19. If you were of the world would love his own. All right, we will be upheld in the highest degree according to this world's standard. But what? We're not, because we're not of the world. We're not for this world. All right, because our Lord was not for this world. Okay, we're teaching the same message. We're speaking the same words. All right, and just like what happened to him 2,000 plus years ago, it's getting ready to happen unto us. Okay, coming into our time of persecution, getting ready to be made infamous. All right, not because we're evil, but because we're evil according to this world. Okay, you know, being defamed. All right, you know, we're gonna be the scapegoat of why all hell's breaking loose. All right, but we're just telling you what the Lord's gonna do. All right, but hey, this is a lot of a prophet. Okay, it's a lot of a believer. All right, it's a lot, you know, of the children of Yahweh Shai at this point in time. All right, because hey, this goes into us carrying our cross. All right, so this is John 15:19. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay, because we're not agreed. Okay, we can't walk with these people. We can't agree. That's why we don't get along. All right, we don't fit in. Okay, but you know, going into the Lord chose us out of the world according to his grace and his mercy, not because of our righteousness. All right, but because pretty much the Lord's story has to get played out. Okay, you have vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. You have vessels, you know, according to the will of Yahweh Shai. All right, so going into the hopeful elect in our lot. All right, we're going to be hated. Okay, we're not friends of this world. Okay, because we know this place is getting ready to be destroyed. All right, that's why we separate ourselves from this place spiritually. All right, so I'll read again, John 15:19. If you are of the world will love his own. But because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. All right, but hey, they can't hate us. It hates Yahweh Shai. This world hates Yahweh Shai. They hate righteousness. That's why this place is condemned. All right, John, the 3rd chapter. All right, this is the condemnation that light has come to the world, but men have loved darkness rather than light. So what? This place is getting ready to be destroyed because of that. That's an offense. All right, you know, but going into us being chosen out of the world. That's why 1 Peter 4:4, you know, we're in think it's strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. All right, because why? Because we stand uprightly, we stand for righteousness. All right, you know, and hey, just people don't like that because they're evil. All right, you know, we're speaking truth. All right, and we're hated. All right, Amos 5:10, you know, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speak uprightly. All right, you know, this world is upside down. So John 15:20, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. All right, so hey, we got to suffer with the Lord. All right, if we want to reign with him. All right, this is us being partakers in his sufferings. He gave us a portion in peace, you know, of himself. All right, so we're gonna have to catch our bit of hell. Okay, which we're all gonna be a part of it. Okay, even 2/3 of our own people going into Jacob's trouble. It's just the difference is the Lord's going to defend, you know, his elect. Okay, the enemy's going to come in like a flood. All right, but the Lord's going to lift up a standard. Okay, not for everybody. Okay, for his elect. Okay, those that believe, those that are called, those are called by his name. Okay, because not all Israel is Israel. All right, you know. Well, I read again, John 15:19. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So again, we're going to be made infamous. All right, and this devil's going to come down on everybody. Revelation 12:12. All right, you know, but again, the elect, there's going to be a standard lifted. Okay, because they feared Yahweh Shai. Okay, there's nothing better than the fear of the Lord. Okay, because hey, you people are getting ready to learn the hard way. All right, continuing. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So hey, you know, going into the believers. All right, you know, they're going to hear. Okay, the Lord said, my sheep hear my voice. Okay, and they do follow me. All right, so if you can hear and believe and call names of Yahweh Shem Shai, right, there's a very good chance that you're an Israelite. Okay, of course the time's gonna come when the Lord's gonna send the angels to sift. All right, but your faith is what's gonna justify you. We're justified because why? Because we're not speaking our own words. We're not doing our own thing. It's our own agenda. This is the counsel of the Lord. Okay, so we're gonna be protected. All right, but in this world we're gonna have tribulation. All right, this is John 15:21. But all these things they will do unto you for my name's sake. All right, for the name. All right, for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, not for sweet Jesus. Okay, not for these other idols of the nations. All right, for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, because that's what we stand and call upon. All right, that's what we represent. All right, we are His children. All right, and again, we're hated for it. All right, but hey, sorry, take it up with the man upstairs, like they say. It's John 15:21. But all these things they will do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not Him that sent me. Why? Because they don't listen. All right, they don't believe that speaking of Apostle on down, that the Lord is dealing with His servants, the prophets. All right, so that's why going into what is in Chronicles, all right, 2 Chronicles 16 chapter. All right, there are people misusing the prophets. Okay. Laughing at them, scoffing at them. All right, when the Lord is extending His hand out to you to give you a way out, because this place is getting ready to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. All right, we're going to be deemed terrorists, but this place is getting ready to be hit by thermonuclear missiles. All right, that's just the devil in his games. But nonetheless, we're doing the right thing. All right, so the Lord's going to protect us. All right, at the end of the day, if we hold on fast, and endure on to the end. The Lord's telling us these things so we're not offended. Okay, these things are going to happen. You're not going to be liked. All right, but you're doing the right thing. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 9. I'll start at verse 14. There was a little city and few men within it, and there came a great king against it and besieged it, and build great bulwarks against it. Okay, so being spiritual, that great king that came against that little city, all right, is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, he came against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and these other heathen nations as well, going to Psalm 8th chapter. All right, where they were confederate against us. Okay, to cut us off from remembrance, so we will be no longer a people. All right, and this, going into the curses, we become a byword and proverb. Okay, because we've been destroyed. All right, so continue on reading. This is verse 15. Now there was found in it. I'll read again. Ecclesiastes 9:15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that poor man. All right, why? Because no one listens to the poor man. Okay, people want to, talking about idols. Superstars and celebrities. They want to hold them to the highest degree because why? Because they walked somebody across the street. They had soup kitchens. Okay, but going into hey, the Lord raising up saviors. All right, they don't, going into time where now we don't get no respect. Okay, we're doing a great thing for our people. All right, but we're not being regarded. Okay, we're cast off. Okay, and again, going into what Yahushua went through. Okay, read Isaiah the 53rd chapter. Okay, we esteemed Him not. All right, so the Lord by His sacrifice, okay, redeemed Israel. But look what they did to Him. Okay, they killed Him. They murdered Him. All right, and threw Him on a cross and mocked Him. All right, and still to this day, okay, because they praise white Jesus, they don't praise the God of the Bible. Okay, so continuing, Ecclesiastes 9:16. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. So we've been for so long speaking of Apostle on down, going into the prophets. Okay, and the Apostle Har's elders. Okay, going to Abba Bivens. Okay, and so on and so forth. No one listens to us, and we've been saying the same song over and over again. All right, but as soon as a celebrity kicks in and says, "Oh, I'm an Israelite," everybody, hey, then they get the praise. They get, and they're not laboring out here on the highways and byways, putting in the work. Okay, in season, out of season. All right, they just say a few things you like, and then you gravitate onto them. All right, but when the true man with the true message speak, in truth and in sincerity, all right, what? They're hated. They're not listened to. All right. They're belittled. All right. Oh, I know this nigga. I knew this. I know, la-di-da-di, all that. Okay. But that's why Jeremiah 28:8 and 28:9. Okay. The prophet shall be known when his sayings come to pass. Okay. You're going to know that the Lord truly sent us. Okay. Speaking again, apostle on down. Okay. We're the Lord's servants, the prophets. All right. Whether you believe it or not. All right. We believe that in faith. All right. Okay. But what we're prophesying, we're telling you before this, what's going to happen before it happens. They're going to the chip and so on and so forth. But what? Well, no one listens to us. Okay. No one listens to the prophets until it's too late, till there was no remedy, and they're all taken away and destroyed. So that's what's getting ready to happen to this place. There's nothing new under the sun. Continuing. Verse 17. The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. All right. So going to these celebrities, again, the YouTube sensations, Instagram stars, so on and so forth. We have professional athletes, all right, and so on and so forth, about people that are praised of men, all right. People want to hear foolish words, smooth things, all right. Folly is said in great dignity, okay. Some nonsense will get millions of hits, but, brothers going into some very deep videos and they're getting 2 and 3 views, all right. That's just telling you, again, what we're involved in. All right. It's nothing to be to frown upon, because this message is for the few anyways. The world to come is for few. All right. This world is for many. But, again, that's why going into 2/3 of our own people, the everlasting shame and content is going to kick in the kingdom, because they dishonored, it's what's up, little dude, no respect, But anyways, let me continue on reading. This is verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sin destroyeth much good. So, going into destruction, sin has done upon this planet Earth. That's why it is going to this place. The sins of this place have reached up onto the heavens. All right. But continuing to Psalm 34 and verse 6. I try to speed this up. Psalm 34 and 6. The poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his trouble. So the point is, someone hears us. Okay. And it's Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, we're crying on to you people. All right, crying out, sparing none. Crying aloud, sparing none. All right, the Lord hears us. All right, and that's what we only need to hear us. Forget the rest of you people. So Psalm 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. All right, so the point is getting out of here. Okay, who's gonna get out of here? All right, all this talking hoopla. All right, who's the Lord gonna deliver? All right, the Lord's elect. All right, that's who's gonna deliver. Those who cry on his name. All right, in faith and in truth. All right. Verse 8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. All right. Blessed is the man that trusteth him. Trusteth in him. Okay. In these last days coming to Jacob's trouble, we trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. Of course, to the best of our ability, with the measure of faith you have dealt with us. All right. But we know we're not going to get out here without Yahweh Shem Shai. So the point is, someone hears us. Our superhero is coming. Okay. And Yahweh Shai. All right. To get us out of here. All right. It's verse 9. Oh, fear the Lord, ye his saints, all right, his people, for there is no want to them that fear him. So coming into the time where we're going to be in, this place being in straits, the Lord said, my servants shall eat. All right, you people are going to be hungry and starving. All right, catching all type of hell, and the Lord's people are going to be straight. All right, though I walk in the valley of shadow of death, I shall feel no evil. Okay, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Okay, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. All right, we got everything we need, and that's the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. We have everything we need. Okay, man shall not live out bread alone. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. I'm gonna run through this. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. Okay, and made no account of his labor. Okay, made no account of his labors. Okay, because we're what? We're saving the world. Okay, this is for again, the Lord said if it weren't for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved. If we weren't here, I say humbly, going to the hopeful elect, I'll say this. If the elect weren't here, this place would be doomed, okay? This place would be destroyed. The Lord wiped this place out, just like how he was feeling before he found grace in Noah, okay? The wickedness is solely polluted this entire planet Earth, all right? And the Lord was repenting and groaning, saying, man, I should never made these motherfuckers on this fucking planet, So that's what's happening, okay? But the Lord found grace in who? His elect. Okay, being the 144,000, the rest of the 1/3. Okay, Continues verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with great slacket. Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So seeing us getting beaten up in chariots, okay, hopefully, I say Lord's will, going into the hopeful elect again, when we're beaten up out of here, and people are going to be troubled with terrible fear. Why? Because the things that we've been saying was not a joke. Okay, you don't understand the power that you're dealing with. Okay, the Lord said all things must be fulfilled. So this place going up by thermonuclear missiles is going to come to pass. I know you people that take that chip, all right, that offer the microchip was the mark of the beast, you're gonna get hit with a missile. Okay, and you're part of the wicked, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, in some shape or fashion, you're not gonna enter into the Lord's rest. You're gonna be destroyed. Okay, but going to the Lord's elect. Okay, you people not hearing us, listen, whatever. Okay, that's cool. All right, but who was right? All right, we're gonna see who was right. All right, and it's gonna be his elect. Okay, those that held fast on to his words. All right, because this is true. This is reality. All the other nonsense, is lies. Let the Most High be true, every man be a liar. Let me wrap this up in verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision in a proverb of reproach. All right, the poor man. Okay, the Lord said, I am high and lofty, but I am near unto them that have a broken and contrite spirit. Okay, so Lord hears us. Okay, the Creator hears us. So who cares what you got to say? Okay, what does Yahweh Shem Shai say? All right, and this is what your people are going to be saying in that day. All right, verse 4, we fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. So you people persecuting us, going into John and the book of John where it says, those that killed us be thinking they're doing the most high service. All right, they can be thinking they're doing the world a favor by getting us off the streets. Okay, because they don't know no better. All right, but they're going to be punished for their ignorance. All right, but hey, that's why Wisdom of Solomon 3rd chapter, the Lord said the hands of the righteous are in the hands of the Lord. Okay, and we're for paraphrase, and therefore no torment shall touch them. All right, we're at peace. All right, because we know the Lord is going to defend his elect. This verse 5, I'm going to close out. Wisdom of Solomon 5:5, power. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? Okay, that's what we're going to be saying. Okay, but yeah, that's the point. Jay getting kind of off sidetracked. Jay, whatever, doing his thing. But nonetheless, Lord's word is be edifying. As always, want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, B'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole flock of Israel. Shalom.